What's happening, YTPC? It's George 416 Piper. What you're seeing is my limited but well enjoyed supply of pipe hobby supplies. I thought I would do a VR to Paladin Piper. He wanted to know what our pipe smoking routine was. So as you can see, I have pretty much everything here. I even have some more tins under there. All my pipes are sitting right there on the rack that I made. You see the beautiful roll that Miss Kathy made for me, courtesy of Mark at TPI Pipes. Thank you, Mark. And as you can see over here on the rack, one of my pipes is missing because the next in line is that one, and it's already sitting in my bag. I've already decided I'm going to go with American Patriot based on the fact that I just had some Frogmorton Cellar and I really want to see if there is some similarities to it. So that's why I had already chosen in advance that one. And typically I do choose my tobaccos in advance, but sometimes I just feel like I want to smoke something different, so then I'll just go over, see what I have, and just grab what I want at the moment. But I'm still feeling I want to smoke that. This one is next in line, and obviously my Found will be the next one after that. Then my matches, and so on and so forth. So then, once I have selected my pipe and my tobacco, I grab my whole bag and I go upstairs or outside with it. See you in a bit. So as you can see, this is my bag with all my essentials. Has my pipe lighter, has tampers, of course the tobacco and the pipe, and then inside is everything else, like my ashtray that I made. It's got some filters, it's got my pipe stand that I made. So just put this over here for now. Take out the tobacco, as you can see, American Patriot. And then it has like also a little stand that I made for the phone, but I think I'll use this one for this purposes. Sorry for all the moving around. I hope you're not getting sick. And then it has my journal, number 2, where I write all the notes for that smoke. And I think I've showed you guys before, but I'll show you again. Of course, my Betty Crocker tray for any tobacco fallout, and for if I'm going to dry out my tobacco, I'll put it in there. And then my notes, I have which bowl number of smoke, and yes, I've only smoked 346 bowls in about 3 years. Actually, tomorrow's gonna be my anniversary for presenting in the YTPC, so happy anniversary to me. So yeah, 1 year presenting and about 3 years smoking, and as you can see, I write the date and the time that I smoked, plus the weather, and then what pipe I'm smoking, and then what I'm smoking in it, and what I'm drinking, and then I rate what that smoke was for the day. Yes, I know this is all probably a little bit overkill, but I don't smoke that often, so I guess I have the luxury of doing all this stuff. Now, I did smoke at my brother's yesterday, so my OCD is going to take over, and I'm going to eventually fill in what I remember from that smoke over here. So then, now, if I could just put this down so you guys could see without blocking everything. So typically, once I've written in my notebook what I'm smoking, you know, the weather and all that jazz that I probably don't really need, but I just do it anyways, then I basically come out here, I get everything ready, I'll pack my bowl, I'll smoke it, and hopefully it's a good smoke. Then once the smoke is done, then I clean it, and that in itself is another ritual altogether, because I've just started using some Q-tips. I know a lot of you guys use it, and I'm surprised at how well it works and why I didn't use them sooner. So I'll grab the Q-tips. Usually I'll grab a couple of them, and I'll clean the inside over here of the tenon, and I'll clean the inside of the shank. Then I'll clean inside the bowl, and as you can see, yes, still don't leave cake. I'll probably do a video of that, because it was one big experiment that I don't leave cakes inside my pipes, and so far none of them have blown up on me. So I'll clean that out with the pipe cleaners, or sorry, the Q-tips. Then I'll grab a couple of pipe cleaners, and I'll clean inside the stem, inside the shaft, in the draft hole and all that stuff. I'll clean inside the bowl, and once it's clean, then I will use a baby wipe. Yes, I know it's probably not a good idea, because I'm probably removing all the oils and waxes off my pipe, but I really don't care that much, because if it really gets that bad, I'll just get one of you guys to like polish them up for me, or I'll just try my hand at it myself. I do have that halcyon wax too, which I haven't tried yet. Eventually I'm gonna have to give it a go, but as you can see, they're still relatively shiny using wipes and all that stuff. So I use the baby wipes, clean everything all up. These bits I usually remove after every smoke, and I also, if I can get it off to show you, I usually clean them inside and outside with a wipe as well, let it dry out, and then I'll put it back on the stem so it's ready to go for the next smoke. Then of course, once it's all done, I'll pack everything back in the bag, put the pipe back on the rack, and then I'll put the next pipe that's next in line back in the bag in the pocket over here, and then I'm good to go. Also, I tend to drink tea or coffee, or on a hot day, beer with my smokes, so that usually I'll carry in one of these pockets as well. Sorry about my finger. And usually that's what I'll have to pair with my smoke. That's pretty much my routine. Once everything is back downstairs crying in the basement all alone, I gotta wait for my next opportunity to enjoy a smoke again, whenever that will be, because they're pretty scarce. Anyhow, that's pretty much my routine, Pat. I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm sure a lot of it is unnecessary, including writing in the journal. Probably eventually I'll probably stop doing that, I'm sure, once if I ever start smoking more often. But right now I just do it because, you know, it's all fun for shits and giggles. But if I smoke as much as some of you guys do, I probably wouldn't have the patience to be writing in here all the time. Maybe only for new tobacco tries and stuff like that. But right now, that's still part of my routine. That's all I have for you. I hope everybody's doing well. I thank you for watching. And remember, when you smoke a pipe, you smile at life. Cheers and take care.